Okay. Alright. So, here we are. Continuing Genshin. The Sumeru story in Genshin last time. We met a huge character. And she dropped like so much information on us, and we thought we were going through a time loop, but apparently she says no, so we have to now ask around and see what's going on, why we keep repeating stuff over and over again. Not me trying to redo the last 15 minutes from last stream just now. So the 8 ball has answered. And my stream is not a time loop. Good to know, good to know. Oh! I have to talk to these guys. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. It's me, Mario.
Hey there!
Hey,
Hello?
it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday.
Do you ever feel like you're reliving the same day?
Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today. I haven't felt anything strange.
To put it another way, if you really think
crap.
about it,
Are we
was
doing Inception
yesterday
here?
truly
Or
yesterday?
Timeception here?
Did you actually come back
Paimon
from the
asking all the
forest
deep questions.
yesterday?
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Are you two daydreaming?
That's a good question. We could possibly be daydreaming.
Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
He does the same thing every day. Oh, you're right, Alex. He's just so
He
sprayed every
actually has
day.
a
Of
point.
course, every day is gonna
Is
feel
this
like
a
the
dream?
same thing.
Is everyone dreaming?
Inception.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Why is that?
Because they're not you,
Anyway,
Paimon.
If this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago.
But
Let's
are
keep
we
asking
really
around.
awake? That's the question. Who's spinning the top right now? Oh, okay, is anyone spinning the top? Is anyone spinning the top? Come on, we gotta know if we're in a dream or not. Is there a top spinning here? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. Okay, maybe, you know?
Oh,
Do
it's
you have a
two.
top we could spin?
Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person?
We actually did run into a situation, but I'm not sure if it's related to your divination.
Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't fully understood its significance yet.
You're really excited about this, huh? That's exactly why we came back. Help us better understand it.
Help you better understand it? Well, that isn't exactly what I excel at.
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into?
We're all trapped today at the Sub-Service Festival. We've actually divined our fortune many, many times. Oh, this would make a lot more sense. Yeah, we're actually stuck in a time loop, and you told our fortune a gazillion times, and it's been the same fortune every time. So it's like we can memorize your answer word for word.
Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam.
Don't you
What you
notice
just
that all
said-
the answers are like
Are you
combinations?
serious?
Anyway,
Does that
It's
kind
like
of thing
one sentence
actually
split
happen
into
in
two or
real
three.
life?
or more.
I knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly
Aw.
marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of
you,
your
demon?
divination. The moon,
Are you
illusions,
sure you believe
and
us?
lies. It really felt like an omen.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on. Can you read any more into it?
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just fortune-telling. It's no good for practical problems. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to?
Let's try talking to Daya again.
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's try taking her to see the real Dungerzad.
Yeah. If we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, then she'll definitely take us seriously.
Yep.
At this time of day,
she
Dia's
has a
probably
duty
just
to,
finished beating up those
fulfill.
kidnappers. Let's go find her.
And a person to protect, so of course it's very important. We can't do inception. It's not an inception, it's just...
I'm
Where's
fine, my
the-
lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
We know.
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could've went all out. Anyway, can you do something for me?
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
Paimon,
How did you know what I was going to say?
Are you
Need
a
to see
mind
something
reader?
convincing.
Oh. Interpret.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
Hello? Oh.
The moon, illusions, and lies.
Oh, the
What does it all
claymore.
mean?
That's right, the claymore. Tris! You hate this? I hate this mechanic too. It doesn't make sense. Like, what's the point of this? Also, I didn't realize I had to click continue
Dia
every
sold her
after time I
greatsword to raise
finished reading the
additional
thing.
funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Tell her, Traveler.
You got injured because you weren't used to your current great sword. Yeah, I can
didn't
read
tell
minds.
anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
Yeah, the
Alright,
minion needs,
so this
needs
is the
to speak
situation.
more, but you know, silent protagonist and all that.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
How would you notice something up above done?
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
yes.
isn't the same as before, but
Come on,
her
come on.
parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh?
That's
At
right.
first,
Round.
I don't quite understand what
character.
you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry?
She walked like a robot.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
Oh, time to show Daya some evidence. Oh, wait. We're bringing her to meet Nahida? Oh, what? No. That's wild. I feel like it took a while for us to meet Nahida. And now we're bringing... Oh god. Okay, let's see if she's worthy. I believe you're already worthy, but we'll see.
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does she not see? Nahida?
Huh?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
No. Wait, she's noticing something. Shh. She notices something.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
We're both bonkers. Hey, Alex, we can't accuse anyone of going insane. Right? It's just... We're just special, okay? We have special abilities. We can use elements without a vision. That's how wildly different we are from this world. So, we can't use that as an excuse.
Wow, how perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been
Step with
repeating itself.
sneezes. Ugh.
So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat
What?
the Sub-Zero's
Akasha could
festival
do
as a
that?
sick joke.
How? The
You have a
Akasha
point.
can...
Aside from the
Can
Dendro Archon,
can,
the
like,
Academia sages are the
move
only ones
time?
in Sumeru who could
That's
pull
wild.
off something like this. Maybe there's more to the
They're
Akasha
both
than we
special to
know.
moment they landed on the beach near Starfall Valley. Or rather, they're both special to the moment Paimon got eaten by a fish. Nahida, can you tell us anything about the Akasha?
Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Ooh, those things.
It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it
The
grants
thing that
knowledge
keeps
to the
getting
people.
taken from every
A
Archon.
Gnosis could do that?
It keeps
No
screwing us
wonder the
over.
Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the Gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha
And
relies
Paimon
on the power of a Gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the
sounds
wisdom of the
like
entire populace and
a
it grants
student who
knowledge to the people.
memorized her textbook.
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait.
Insert citations. MLA or APA format.
I get the grants knowledge
Plagiarism
part.
check.
That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into
MLA.
the Akasha?
Got it. Most information in the Akasha comes from Irminsul.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
Irminsul will
that
come
sounds
after
about
you
right.
if you don't cite
What do
your
you
sources
think?
properly. Ah, okay.
Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a Gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles
Oh,
the wisdom
wait
of
a
the entire
minute.
populace, and
So
it
when
grants
people
knowledge
enter
to
the
the
knowledge
people.
into the Akasha, does that include their dreams?
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Is that right?
That doesn't sound right.
No?
I need to
oh
ca-
God, okay.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking.
Wait,
What is
so
going
you
on?
entered the knowledge into the Akasha, meaning that, like, you technically already inputted something, but you already put your knowledge in there or memories in there, so you don't remember you doing the thing. Is that it?
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh.
Honestly,
Now
though,
that I
this
think
is
about it,
trippy.
my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the
The
desert
lore
dwellers
building
set
in
off
this
on their
game
quest
is
for
wild.
knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
Oh, yeah, cause we're getting information, we're doing the thing, but we don't remember doing the thing, so I am talking nonsense. How would it do that?
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just
This-
think about it.
my
If you
brain
could
is
combine the
already
knowledge of
breaking
every
down just
single
trying to
person in
think about
Sumeru,
this.
then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't
Horizon
crack.
Zero Dawn meets Detroit
An excellent
become human,
deduction.
maybe?
And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a
That's
massive
not
brain?
crossover.
I love it.
In that
Like-
case,
Like,
we should
like
take off our Akasha
combine
terminals
Gaia
right
from
away.
Horizon
Maybe
Zero
that'll solve
Dawn
this
with
problem.
like the androids from Detroit. Is that what you mean? Wait. We should take off Akasha's terminals right away. Maybe that is worth a shot. Somehow I don't think it'll be that simple.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
I mean,
How does everyone feel?
actually, I also noticed something else.
Huh? What is it?
I feel like that at the end of every day, there's always the sound of a beat.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
I heard the same sound in Port Ormos.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
What's this camera angle?
Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was
Why did
definitely
the
a
screen
beep,
turn dark all
but
of a
it
sudden?
sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
How? Oh. What the hell is going
Phase
on?
runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
Oh, this whole thing.
We cannot lose all of our progress.
Wait, do we have to redo the thing again? Whoa, what? What is this? What is this cutscene? Oh, we look so horrible here. We look very horrible.
Paimon remembers everything.
Paimon!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
At the end of last night?
We definitely they took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
We've been implanted with another form of the terminals? We failed at several connections with them?
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
Something is off.
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the
Oh,
way
are you
they
calling
are.
us lab rats, Nahida?
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
Eh?
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted
Welcome to the
and miss any
Twilight Zone.
clues.
Okay, this is still as creepy
Okay
as the
then.
Twilight Zone, though. It's
Dia
just
helped us a lot yesterday.
Christopher
so let's go
Nolan
find her.
confusing.
If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers should be showing up soon.
We time traveled. And we didn't even do a single thing. Nice.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Did we? Nah. Hold on, something's not right.
Dia?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
Whoa.
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
Aren't you still getting used to your new great sword? Or do you even have your new great sword?
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
Oh, shoot.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
During a battle, did anything feel strange?
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new
Dun,
weapon
dun,
could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
Could it be because we moved to Akasha terminals? This had never happened before.
Yeah! Paimon's feeling really hopeful.
Is it possible that we have already broken free? How did we break free? Wait. Oh, we broke free because we can remember what happened. Like, we don't feel groggy trying to remember stuff anymore.
Oh, you're right! Earlier in the
Guys, just
samsara, something like
that
this
would
would have never happened.
I feel like we'll be in the hospital at this point. We'll know for sure at the end of the day.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
Dun, dun.
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
Yes, we are
forget
mind
it.
readers.
Go
We
and
are
do your thing.
psychic. Oh, I don't like that camera angle.
Whew, it's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is
For once,
already
Paimon's
shut
speaking
down.
for all of us.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Anxiety dookie.
Huh? Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly?
Dookie away.
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a dook-dook. That's why I suggested you could try that.
Oh, God.
Is that so strange?
She's a kid.
So strange and so against common
This whole
sense
dialogue
that
threw you off?
Paimon's at a loss for words.
I mean, ever
He was
since she's
sounding
all
kind of
like,
smart just a minute
is it
ago.
really today? Or is it yesterday? I already got thrown off at that point. I was like, come on. I just want to get through the story. You were kind of sounding smart just a minute ago. Yeah. We need. I need smart answers to go into my brain. We're gonna get some rest.
Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
We can't digest it, just don't.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
These sacrifices are trivial. Is it us? Are we talking about us? Are we quote unquote the sacrifices because we can't even...
We're still in the same day.
That's expected. It's not as simple as we thought.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
Cause Paimon.
Would there have been a point?
It would have been too obvious.
You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Paimon thought the Duke did that! Whatever. Guess they were looking out for us after all.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
Oh, I can't with Paimon.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
We have to admit that. Nahida.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
The time loop theory is indeed incorrect. So it's not a time loop. So my character says. I still think it's a time loop. I don't know.
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Deia's fighter skills have been improving. Danya's onus has also gotten worse.
Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical
Paimon,
condition
you just
should
weren't paying
also
attention.
reset.
Hello.
So, what's your new hypothesis?
Oh no, back here?
Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. And Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later samsara cycles.
Oh. That's not it. The Akasha sounds.
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals.
Memories are deleted every day. Oh. So it's like anti-inception. Instead of implanting new thoughts and ideas, you delete new thoughts and ideas.
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive that same day
So
again and
technically,
again.
we have been through many days, but it's just we pretend that every one of those days is the same day. Summit. This is kind of like the old memory. Oh, heck, yeah, that was such a long time ago. Good times, but yeah, that's I still remember that story. Oh, Mabinogi. Instead, our memories are we aren't in a time loop. Instead, our memories are being erased at each of every day.
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories.
But our
That's
memories are
why
not being
when we
deleted
wake
anymore.
up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
Mind blown.
A brilliant deduction.
Oh, the way she claps is so cute.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
So we're wrong?
That isn't simple at all.
What?
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
Right. She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's
This story does not make sense at all. Oh, God. If it's not a time loop, if it's not our memories, what is it? What's the confusion? Why are we stuck this way? I have a theory. What if we were wrong? Because if it is our memories being deleted, but time is still moving forward, if the weather changes, wouldn't that support our memory theory? Like, Sub-Zero's festival is supposed to be happening on a sunny day. Why is it raining? So that would disprove the time loop theory, but it would still support the memory theory. I don't know. This game confuses me. Let's keep going. Nahida speaks like Socrates. She speaks like a cute Socrates.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
The weather hasn't changed though.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Okay, I
Well,
wasn't
you're
saying
still
a
getting
whole
used to your
season. It
new
would be a whole new
greatsword.
season, Alex. I would just be saying,
Truth be
like,
told, I also think it's pretty
weather.
strange. It just suddenly
day
felt
over
so
day.
familiar
The
in my
day
hands.
over day
and
weather.
Wait a second. How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Trevor,
And
could you
also,
explain the
don't try to
situation to her
point out
today?
that Gushin
Hyman's
doesn't have
gotten a
seasons.
little
I
sick
already
of
know
doing
that.
it.
Let's just get straight to the point.
Oh, that works.
You suddenly became proficient with your greatsword because we lived through the same day many times already, and the memories of the day are erased every night.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
I think it's the other way around. I think I was being
Don't think too
brainwashed
hard
by
about it.
something.
Just take what we're saying at face value.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this great sword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh, thank you for the alert.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
That is true. That's a good point. But if the sages were behind us. Oh god, this is so small. But if the sages were behind us, if they utilized the entire city resources as well as information supplied by the Kasha, what are you trying to say? I feel like this is gonna be a very complicated answer.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything.
That's a lot of
It's
effort.
not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
That's
No,
way too
it
much
is
effort
impossible.
just to try to
I've
keep
got
things the
proof.
same.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little
Yes,
longer.
please do.
Come with me, Miss
'Cause we're
Dunyarzad.
confused.
Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
When you're running a scheme, anything is possible. Oh yeah.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
2 days? It has been 2 days. That's a long way been here. Alright. Oh, are we meeting someone here? It's been 90 years. Oh god,
it.
if it's been 90 years, I should have been retired
Huh?
already.
This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
Thank you for the resub.
That's true.
Welcome
but
back.
What if they
Isn't
did?
this late for you?
Then the sages would have had
But-
to
but
reproduce
anyways, I'm
every
not
mark I
complaining.
left
Thank you
during
for the
previous
resub.
training
Good to
sessions.
see you again.
I'm a
Also,
professional
could I get a
fighter.
shout out
My
for
martial school has
Extreme
always
Alex?
emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike
But,
is
yeah,
calculated
well,
and deliberate. That's why I
please
remember
go
every
follow
mark
my
on the
friend
dummy,
Bound if
as well as
you
my
have
state
not
of
yet.
mind as I
She
made
normally
each
streams
strike.
during the weekend.
It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own
yeah,
unique
she
style,
plays a
and
couple,
even the same swordsman can't
interesting
make the same
games.
cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
This is a
Is
very
it
late
really
night
impossible?
for you.
What if they
Yeah,
use some
I'm
fancy
surprised she's still
machine to
awake. And
carve
it's not
every
even like
single
the end of the
mark?
week yet.
People often
Well,
say that
anyways,
a camera's photo
thank you for
can
the
never
resub once
replace
again,
an
and you have
artist's
to go to bed.
painting because
to
the
bed.
former has no spirit to it.
I want to stop you, but
The same thing applies
again, I'm very
here.
grateful.
At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
I was not paying attention to what you just said there because someone resubbed to me, but okay. It seems like we'll have to abandon this series.
I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately?
Brain
It's surprisingly
exercise?
fun.
What?
Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well,
Oh,
Back to
Alex,
square
I'm
one.
gonna fight
is
you
our
for
memory deletion theory
music.
also wrong?
Please stop planting doubt in my brain.
At
It
least we've
is
reached
still
some other conclusions
Wednesday,
in the
11/16,
meantime.
2022 at 10:26 p.m. Pacific time. We're not in the real world. Yes, this is not the real world. We had to go back to a dream.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
Suddenly realized that. Let me think. I suddenly realized that something is strange.
Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
How come we've never thought about leaving the city? Oh, good point, traveler. Good point. Good point, Lumina. Lumina's just in here.
Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution. Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time
Or will
outside
be
of the
there
city.
a time of
I
force,
can't
a
believe
barrier
Did we
preventing
miss
us
this
from
because
leaving?
we're tunnel visioning
Or
too
will there
hard on
be
our
like
other
scars
theories?
coming
Or because
after us
we're
if
just
we
too
try to
tired?
leave? We should have thought this a long time ago.
How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
What's that? Oh, we can't leave just yet. But also that explains. Okay, so I have tried to play Genshin off stream, and several times, whenever I tried to do daily commissions at the usual spots, it's like, if you leave this area, you will lose your story progression. I was like, what are you going on about, game? What do you mean I'll lose my story progression? You mean I can't leave until I finish this whole story? God dang it.
Nahida, we're back!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
What would happen if we tried to leave the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
Yay! Did we forget about that?
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
That's a very
It
big
is true that
answer.
sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still,
Yeah.
neither of us remember
now we
anything
all know
about
where
leaving
that gotcha
town.
money is coming to.
Really?
Confusing our
That's kinda strange.
brains.
In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Maybe this is the key.
Yep, something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Oh, what's going on now? We heard no conversations.
Our memories are back!
Let's go and try to leave the city today.
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
Huh? Paimon? What do you mean?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just
Tomorrow,
restored,
maybe?
I have another message for you.
Wait. Another message from who? Have you thought about not going to sleep? Oh, God. If they try to pull an all-nighter, oh, man. We all know how that goes. Our memory's good. Way confused.
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Whoa, what? What? Are we talking to ourselves from the future? Is the future us sending us a message? Oh, nighters are a rite of passage. Okay, we are a rite of passage, but that's something you go through when you're in college or you're still young enough to pull an all-nighter. We're all too old now. We're all too old for this.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
Please do, Paimon. It sounds like you're reliable here.
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday.
Let's go and try to leave the city today.
Okay, let's go!
Too old. Yes, too old for an all-nighter. I can't stay up past... I guess 3 a.m. is the latest I've stayed up in recent memory. But, yeah, no. Like 1 or 2, I'm done. I can't even do anything. I gotta go to bed. Alright. We have to escape, apparently. So let's go. It's just streaming at this time of night. Hey, it's not bedtime for me yet. I can still... Like, I am a night owl by nature still. Like, my brain is still very active. Oh! Yes, we unlocked the waypoint. Okay, where's... Okay, apparently there's a treasure chest here. Hello? Wait a minute. Wasn't there a treasure chest here? I'm clueless. Okay, anyways, let's continue the story. I'm usually in bed. Any
Why
reason
can't
why
we leave
you're
the city?
still up?
What is the academia up
Special
to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
Oh, is that why
I
you
have a
can't
real
leave?
emergency.
God
My goods have
darn.
already arrived at
Academics.
Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising.
Paimon, shush.
Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
So the Academia doesn't trust you at all.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
Oh, you're grumpy too. Okay, cool. Well, grumpy but
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we...
Wow,
climb over the
Paimon's being
walls?
rebellious
Those guards
here.
can't be everywhere at once.
Oh dear, can you
This
really
is
do
a
it,
good
Paimon?
spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
Paimon, stay here.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Leaving the city might trigger disruptions to our memories. We need someone to stay and witness events from this side.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble?
It's been a strange week already. No special occasion per se.
Paimon
My
won't
sister
be
still
able to
back
help
over
you.
Oh, I see.
Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we?
Oh, Paimon! Paimon and her voice. Okay, don't worry, Paimon. We won't leave you. I won't leave you behind. It's raining, but it's still sunny. Hey, it can't rain while the sun is still shining. That's how rainbows are made. If we leave together, it'll just be the same as before.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you.
Oh.
Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Okay.
And please,
No
be
rain
careful.
clouds, though? I guess that's a good point. Paimon and the separation fears. Even though we treated her as emergency food.
Memories!
Memories. Let's go and try to leave the city today. And this is totally not me messing my memories. Paimon! Adorable. Oh God. I'm like crying in happiness too. I'm so glad Paimon cares about us. We don't deserve Paimon.
That Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared. Paimon waited for you
this
for
time.
hours and hours at the city
She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried,
Paimon's
so
like
scared
a
the
fish lost
entire day!
Emergency food waiting to be snatched up. Although I don't remember doing any of this still. Sorry, Paimon. I won't leave you behind.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
Oh, I feel like that's such a rude question to bring up after Paimon just expressed how deeply concerned and worried she was about us. You sure that's what you saw? You weren't zoning out or anything?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
Yes, I don't even know that yesterday existed.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
Oh,
so, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
So they didn't just restrict access to Sumeru City, they're also erasing the memories of those who leave.
It really sounds
Paimon
like
gets
something
really too
big
much.
outside of the city is being hidden on purpose.
I mean, the
But
popular
this way,
thing
we'll
to do
also
is to
never
bully
discover
Paimon.
what's outside.
If our memories would be erased, can we leave behind something other than memories?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well, okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Yep, now we're talking.
I don't know why we defaulted to her. Oh. What is this? Okay, we're just okay. Okay, we're just fast forwarding to drive. No one being no one being a spy or anything.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it can connect to any node.
Alright,
To
good
make
night,
something
Pete.
like this?
Thank you for stopping by.
Nahida,
Have a good night.
You really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
It's worth a try.
Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
I still think you should stay.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
Alright, see you tomorrow, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler.
No, don't freak out. She's gonna freak out.
That covers everything that's happened so far.
So that message was what I was left for myself when... Okay, so that message was what... Okay, yeah,
Yes.
that was
Although
what
the
it really...
signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Alright, cool. Time to hear Luminia's voice again.
can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty, except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Interesting.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru City space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
There's another part here. We only received it last night.
Oh?
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky.
Oh, what the heck?
And now, even the final space has also disappeared.
Oh, what's going on?
Behind me,
Chaz
a lot of
did
spaces
number
just
of
appeared
mental
again
health?
from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
What?
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to say?
The chasm's not the worst thing that can happen.
Probably because
We've been through a
yesterday
lot
just
worse
happened to
now.
end at that moment.
You're probably
Oh,
not
right.
here.
Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Here we go.
Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic?
Okay, spaces without human presence.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence.
Huh. Are we in alternate dimensions? Is that what's going on here?
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day?
Alternate dimensions.
Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
Never has spoken better words myself, Paimon. A secret, huh? Give me some time. I need to organize my thoughts. I'm not gonna leave you alone, Paimon. It's fine. I'm not gonna leave the city again.
Hey,
I know what happens
where
now.
are you going?
It's fine. Organize your thoughts on the familiar bench of the city. I see a red light that I can't reach to. Cause if I leave the city, I will have to do all of this again because of whatever is happening here. What a weird story. Maybe it was a Twitter space. Ah! The one that's silently imploding right now because of what happened the last few weeks.
Time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
You're welcome to disturb me, Paimon. What's happening? Time. And then Paimon's all like,
The
"That
dance
took a
of
while."
Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is that time already.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
Do you? Do I? Do I know the answer now?
Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
We can't leave Dunny behind. I guess I'm saying we had to leave her behind anyways. This is important. This will probably solve her problems. Did that say corpse of thirsty? Come on, Jean! Use those long legs to run faster! Oh god, we got stuck in the door. Oh, there. Okay, there. Here we go. Hi, Nahida. You cute bean, you.
You're back. I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zeros exam and graduate from the festival?
Ask away, Miss Nahida.
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
I don't know. Apparently I'm supposed to know, but I really don't know. Okay.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeros festival many times. And the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
I really need to look up the word samsara because
all the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence.
Because there's a game from Rusty Lake called the Samsara Room, and it's kind of the same concept, I think.
Those spaces remind me of dreams. Like the one I had in the Avidia Forest. Except these have no sign of human presence.
Where was that? Is that a place we haven't been to yet?
That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Okay. I guess that's not it. That's a no.
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
The truth behind dreams.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
What? That's confusing. So the Akasha is taking our memories, aka our dreams, from us. So does that mean we're not in reality? Wait, I'm confused. We're still everyone's still standing on solid ground, right? So there has to be some sort of reality. But like the perception of that reality is kind of like twisted because of whatever the Akasha is doing. So, and the Akasha is taking something from people's brains because we can't remember what we did in the last 24 hours, and we keep repeating ourselves. So I guess maybe it makes sense in that case. I don't know. We'll see.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, But the truth is, the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Correct answer.
Does
Now,
that mean we're sleeping
How
right
did
now?
you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
Let's see.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate.
That's not my voice. That's Nahita's voice.
It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Uh-huh.
It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace?
That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Huh.
It is the manifestation of the God.
How do I know it's a god? Is that it?
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too. But
Oh
is
man,
stealing
it's been a while
everyone's
since we've
dreams
fought
really
those
how the
monsters.
Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Yeah.
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So, in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Paimon's raging! Yes, go Paimon! Yes, and they just don't attempt to stop there.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals. Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces
Is
materialized.
it Wednesday yet? Nope, we still got an hour to go. For us anyway, Alex.
Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared.
Okay.
We've already experienced the sub-zip. We've already experienced.
Mass production of dreams. Wait, oh god. I
You're
actually
back.
didn't get that.
I've been
Oh
waiting. Are you ready to
no!
take your
God,
Sub-Zero?
oh god, no.
Okay.
Okay. Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis.
Oh god,
Those spaces.
oh god, what did I click on again? People's spaces without dreams and no human presence.
Those spaces. All the. The moon, illusions, and
Okay, oh fudge! He pressed the wrong button again.
You're back.
Oh no!
Are you ready
I'm
to
doing
take your
my own
Sub-Zero
version of whatever's going on in the
Okay.
game right now. Okay, people.
We've already experienced.
Okay.
That doesn't. Okay.
Oh god, are you serious?
People in.
Okay, am I stuck? Oh.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth and those
Okay.
spaces. Huh.
Yeah.
So
So
the
we're
correct
basically
answer.
reliving this again.
How did you conclude that the Akasha...
Okay.
The Akasha relied...
Oh, okay. Those
Yeah, I
dream
really hate
controlling
this.
creatures
I
in the
really hate
forest
this
also
mechanic.
get their power from the Dendro
Polyverse
Archon, right?
0 out
That
of
would
10 for
explain
this
why the Akasha
mechanic.
has the
I don't want
ability
to
to control
redo this every
people's
time I
dreams
accidentally
too. But
leave a
is stealing
quest.
everyone's dreams
or
really how
dialogue.
the
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So in other
Dialogue,
words,
even though I
the
love to
complete
read it, but, like,
opposite
we
of
did this
how
already,
Hypatia
come on.
understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the real story is that the sages...
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well.
Okay.
So then, what about this?
Come on.
The
Okay.
beep is a.
Alright,
Those dreamscapes kept.
submit.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream.
What?
Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sumeru's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sumeru's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
So Dunny is getting sicker.
Very good, Paimon. Using
That's what we're
analogies
getting out
well
of
is
all
an
this.
excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
All right, last question. Who am I?
Oh, easy peasy.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon... Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions a hint that we're all dreaming? Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions hinting at the sage's deception of Sumeru's people?
You're an illusion. You're a part of my head.
That doesn't
No?
sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
No? Okay. You did call yourself the moon, so I'll call you the moon.
So you noticed.
You are a lesser Lord Kusanali.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all.
Sure,
Now that you
Paimon,
mention
sure.
it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I have lots of questions for you, but this doesn't seem like a good time.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Why couldn't you simply tell us the truth?
You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your mind.
And our minds have already been blown.
Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own,
Oh,
Your
yeah.
notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk.
Aw,
That's why I can
Nahita's
only give
smart.
you very
Yeah,
subtle
she was
hints and
looking
some
out for us.
suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing.
How did the sages manage to keep people from noticing this?
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sumeru's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sumeru's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean?
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sumeru's festival samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
It's Dendro. Oh, Traveler now. Oh.
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when?
We might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing! We've got to put a stop to this!
Yes, we do, Paimon. Yes, we do. Wow.
I know, right?
I'm mind blown.
Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
Even you don't know the reason? Wow. Now that's strange.
The academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it.
Let's go fight
Traveler,
those sages.
do you have any information?
Oh, Ken. Okay.
Those spaces remind me of... Dream...
Wait.
Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. Did he mean something more?
Yeah.
Celebrate the birth of that god? Could it mean...
Like... I don't have any more questions, but...
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sumeru's festival samsara, we have to look into them.
How can the sages of the academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Nahita's talking in riddles again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Alright. We're making progress. We are making progress.
Good morning, Nahita. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Uh-oh.
Hey,
This ain't a good sign.
what's wrong, Nahita? You don't look too good.
Where's Dunyarzad?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Oh,
Did
shoot.
Dunyarzad already disappear? No way. Are we too late?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Oh! rage mode right now. Oh, we're so gonna get it. We're so gonna get it.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still...
You are a really kind Archon, Nahida. You know that,
Far
right?
from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Subzerus
you
Festival
are a
with
real
so many
Archon. In our
regrets.
hearts, Nahida. In our hearts.
Please don't
We
beat
believe
yourself
in you.
up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance
wouldn't call
between
that
myself
rational, though.
and a real Archon.
Don't be like
There's
that,
no
Nahida.
such thing as a real Archon.
Real
Remember,
Archons
right
are
as
still
Sugar was.
allowed to be sad.
I was gonna say the B word, but no, really, she was ridiculous. The Zhangli is just
To prevent more
the
tragedies like
Letitia's
this,
aloof.
we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but how do we do that?
Although the Subzerus Festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Oh, okay.
Huh? So, how should we find that person?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when a server
I
at a
haven't heard
tavern
that
brings a
definition
plate to
before.
you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more
Nahida,
on the plate,
you're
the
appeasing
dream
to a
will
certain
respond in
person here.
kind, and the
Please,
server
don't
really
tempt
will
her.
bring you gold and mora.
Don't
But right
tempt
now,
her.
our
Don't
host is
tempt
unaware
her.
that this is a dream.
Nahida, stop
No matter
talking
how
right
many
now.
times they're served, it will
I'm
always
just
be
gonna
food.
start dreaming of money from now on.
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Would it be the
And
Nilo?
even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
Yes, I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far, only for Dunyarzad to...
Don't even say it, Paimon. Let's just keep going.
She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her.
Just feels so demoralized.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time.
But we can still save people.
We
For
mustn't
those we
lose
lost,
hope, Traveler.
for those we can yet save.
Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara
Yes,
for her
exactly.
sake. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Nah. Yeah, knowing the plan, they'd probably be aware that they were dreaming. An unsuspecting host should be less likely to realize this is a dream.
Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control. Like Nahida and us.
Yes, the trivial sacrifices.
Who do you think the host of the dream is?
Oh, okay. We're not going to Nilo first?
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sumeru's festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
Alright, let's go. Oh, heck. This story just keeps going and going and getting wilder and wilder. Will we ever get out? I don't know. It's gonna be a hard thing to get out of it. Yeah. What is this? What's triggering?
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Oh, we're here.
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
Imagine your wish coming true before your very eyes.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero's festival tradition or something?
It could be.
Less questions, more wishing!
Paimon, be more discreet.
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Aww.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her.
Uh-huh.
I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Ferris Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is. When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zero's festival. What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years, 100 years, I'll serve her till the end of time.
Okay, you say Dunny then?
Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
rushing along with you, Weird Night Man. And...
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh! You're...
Eh?
What?
Oh?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two. Anyway, never
Okay, we
mind.
don't need to
I don't
tell
need
him
to
the
see her
truth.
appear right in front of me. As
We'll
long as
spare
she's
him.
happy.
I'll spare him.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her, but none of them has any idea that she...
Don't say it, Paimon. Don't say it.
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers.
I'll teach them a lesson they won't forget.
Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
Oh. What are all these thingies? Okay. Hi, we're here.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Take Dunyarzad and leave.
Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you.
You're wasting your breath. Leave.
You... fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills.
You don't have to.
Anyway, watch yourself.
We have a reason for doing this. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself. You're going down.
Okay.
Gather!
Born of ice and frost.
Boing, boing, boom!
Boing, boing, boing. Hello.
Tricks up your sleeve!
I swear by my sword.
Order guide you. Solidify!
Okay.
For Rex Lapis.
Blazing delight!
Let's see. Oh boy.
We're way behind schedule.
You're way behind schedule. Ow.
Go as one!
Oh.
Gather! I will have order!
Jumpy Dumpty go! La la la!
We did it!
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
Fine. I mean, yeah, it was stress relief. I'm angry at myself.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this.
Okay.
Oh,
Really
speaking
off
of
topic
her,
though, but I feel
Paimon
like they
just
did a
remembered
good
something.
job showing
Remember
the
how during
traveler's
the first
emotions in this
Sub-Zero's
game.
festival, before the Samsara started,
Like, I
we
have
came here
never
with
seen the traveler
Dunyarzad
be this
because she
emotional
wanted to
before.
pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something.
Ah, yes, I forgot to know about
Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's festival.
Should we check out what the item is? Maybe it'll give us some clues.
Yeah, Even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search.
I feel like it's still Nilu, but it's just me.
This is the place! It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures!
You are so right, Paimon. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's rock our rages.
the windows are unlocked! Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Paimon's being so rebellious. Breaking in and entering.
This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
What is it? An elegantly written note. After almost 16 days, I was finally able to get these notes written before the Sub-Zero Festival. It's addressed to us. Once the festival ends, you and Paimon will probably continue your journey immediately, so I was hoping that I'd be able to give this to you before that. This is a compilation of folk legends concerning Lesser Lord Kusanali, created from a series of interviews I conducted as assessment and wrote down. I interviewed so many people, but I'm afraid there were very few who knew much about her. Still, I hope that this would be of use to you in your search for her. Gandar, however, Ville's water supply was once contaminated, forcing everyone to go very far out to get water. But one day, he found that their water was drinkable again, and some said that a green light was seen near the water source the previous night. Everyone believes that this was the divine power of Lesser Lord Kusanali at work. This sounds quite possible. The decontamination of water sources via natural means probably take ages, right? Did Lesser Lord Kusanali appear in Gondaville then? After Mama passed away, I was super afraid of the dark. I couldn't sleep, but one day I would hear a voice that would chat with me till I fell asleep. A nice lady told me that Lesser Lord Kusanali must have been watching over me. Poor child. I hope that the Sub-Zero Festival makes him a little happier. This is quite indeed something to I experienced back then as well. She's indeed a gentle god. There's this one time where I had a wee bit too much to drink and couldn't find my way home to save my life. Then when I turned the tail around the corner, I could have saw Lesser Lord Kusanali. There was a villager who claimed who saw Nahida earlier. It might be that person. She was very tall and has the most muscular arms and caught me. Never mind, I don't think this is that person. She caught me while I slept. The next morning I found myself sleeping on a tree. I reckon that must have been her looking out for me. I'm not sure this one has much of a value as a reference. But that was probably just a tree, right? These folk records reported with Dunyarzad's references and opinions leave every page densely packed.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival and had all her health problems to worry about.
Yeah.
She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Dunyarzad.
Hey! Where are you off to now?
Hehehe! I am scheming, Paimon. That's what I'm up to. Talk to Dunyarzad. Oh, cool. We can walk. We can walk on the roofs. Didn't know we could walk on the roof, but that's cool. Oh, what am I doing? Belonging. Hi, we would like to speak to you. The day's almost over. We haven't found a person yet.
Dunyarzad's puppet.
I guess. I'll feel better if I say this out loud. Thank you.
Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it,
Yeah.
We've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Yeah, it does. Huh. What are we trying to notice here? We supposed to notice something?
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's dance of Sub-Zerus.
Yeah.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
What?
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Hello? Dunny? Is that you?
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, never mind. You still sound tired. You're not our Dunny.
So she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Not leave behind any regrets. Let's go, Paimon.
Where are we going this time?
We are going... Oh? To watch the dance of Sub-Zerus. It's Nilo! Nilo's dream! It's Nilo's dream. And also, I know that I'm streaming like for a long time, so I thank you all for being here. Just want to see if we can finish the Sumeru story just today. It seems like it won't let me play
If you continue to resist, we will have to
so.
order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
Nilo.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
Hey,
Traveler.
you. I want to fight you.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste.
Ah, time to risk it. Oh. Awkward silence.
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
Just like I thought. They're puppets.
Oh, of course. If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this.
Yeah, of course not. No, they wouldn't like
So
force
they're
themselves
just
to dream.
substitutes.
Uh-huh.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Hold up a moment. What's up with those flowers?
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisarahs went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisarahs in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
Curious. Very curious.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisarahs? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So how?
It's Nilo's dream. I got it.
What's going on here?
Nilo, close your eyes.
Huh?
Imagine that the Grand Sage and his entourage are not here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. but okay, I'll try.
Hey!
Who?
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host. What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage.
Yeah.
It's just like the
we are
example
going
Nahida
somewhere.
told us. People assumed there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Padisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu?
Yep.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming.
Oh,
How
you
should we
better
make
not
Nilu realize that?
right in front of her.
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
Yeah, Paimon. See? You did all the work for us.
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sub-Zerus festival?
Technically, you didn't
Wrong
stop
guess,
dreaming.
but you
You
aren't
just had your
completely
dreams
wrong
stolen.
either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His
Ooh,
piety and
story
wisdom were
time.
acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Oh.
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
This stream should be over soon.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zerus festival is almost over too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zerus as beautiful as we can.
Let's go. Please dance your heart out. Beautiful.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zerus.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
She's still dead, right? Even though we can save her from dying. I think she got to dance. Yay! Mission accomplished. That was beautiful. Very beautiful. Woo! Nilo! Applause! Applause! Does that mean we can get out of Sumeru now?
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
Oh no, are we back to square one?
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night?
Oh no.
Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero Samsara? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
At the end of the Sub-Zeros, I think I saw it. Quick, let's go see Dani! Oh, we didn't see her, huh?
She's not in her room. What happened? Huh? What usual spot?
Yeah, is she near the bench? Okay. Where's Dani? Dani, you're not dead?
Well done, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine?
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Very suspicious.
Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you.
Yes?
I just had a dream. And I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zeros.
Whoa! You accomplished your goal! Dani. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Memory of flashing green. Ah, man. Okay, Catherine. What are you up to now? Awesome. Okay, yeah. We covered that. Let's see. Do we have... Is this another Archon Quest? Yes, this is another Archon Quest. Whew, okay. Well, as much as I want to continue the story, let's see. Okay, co-op mode is back on. I'm assuming we can safely travel outside of Sumeru now. But I'm gonna end stream here.